This game is so overrated. The fact that you have fanboys go crazy over this game.
Do you guys remember that guy? Well, he's back, and angrier than ever before. So, a while ago on the channel, I covered a Elden Ring critique that was absolutely terrible, and we just picked it apart, and now we have a critique of Doom 2016 by the same guy who made the Elden Ring critique. And there is a lot wrong with this critique. I mean, he goes on to basically say the game is bad because all you do is shoot in melee. Which, I mean, like, that's the point of a shooter? But whatever, let's just get into it.
Here's the problem with this game.
I would hate to be this guy's neighbors. I bet they can hear him at nighttime just screaming.
First off, you see the level design, it's so limited. And there's a reason for that.
I think here when he says it's limited, he means linear. And my response to that is, yeah, so what? So what if the game's linear? Some games work better linear. Some games are better when they're more open. It's all up to the developers. Also, it's literally a first-person arena shooter, so I don't know what you'd expect. Not every single game needs to be open world like fucking Skyrim.
It's because they duplicated, shot for shot, the exact same level design from the original Doom.
Besides the little Easter egg areas that you can go to unlock a classic level, there is no duplicated areas from the original Doom games.
Didn't do anything new or original with it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So you claim it doesn't do anything new or original, and that is just a straight up fucking lie. I don't remember platforming sections in the original Doom games. I also don't remember the gore nests. Those are just two examples.
So that's already bad because the levels are outdated by over a decade.
How are they outdated?
Boy, it has new graphics and special effects, so I think this distracts people from that.
Or consider this. The game simply has good graphics. There's nothing more to it than that.
Then the shooting. In comparison to many modern day shooters, this is so boring and repetitive. All you do is go into these outdated arenas that are cool in the original. But years later, we've evolved since then.
Damn, you know what else has evolved since then? The arenas. They're completely different than those in the original Doom games. Also, they completely work differently as well. Like, in the original Doom games, you're just kind of going through the level. But in these, like, newer Doom games, you're getting waves of enemies coming at you in an arena.
Now it's like a repetitive arena shooter, where you just shoot all in melee, all day, every day. Well, no fucking shit.
It's almost like you're playing a game that's an arena shooter, you know, where the entire point is to shoot in melee. What do you expect the demons to do? Get out cars and like race you or some shit?
And it's so repetitive and boring.
The idea of something being boring or fun is completely subjective. There's probably a motherfucker out there who finds Forspoken fun.
Please, get me out of this bullshit and let me play a more modern and up-to-date shooter. If I wanted to play Doom, I'd just play Doom 1 and 2.
How many times have I heard this, dude? I mean, people say this about every single franchise. Oh, if I wanted to play Zelda, I'd go play the old one. Oh, if I wanted to play Call of Duty, I'd go play the old one. But the thing is, it's not the same as the new one. Like, this play is completely different than the original first two Doom games.
The whole point in making a new Doom game is to make a sequel, something separate from the originals. That's what Doom 4 was gonna be.
And that's exactly what the game does. I mean, it plays nothing like the original Doom games. The original Doom games, there's no gore nests, there's no like respawning enemies in arenas, none of that shit. There's no weapon mods, there's no platforming sections, no trials to get upgrades. There's no upgrades at all, actually. There's no glory killing to get health. I could keep going, but I think you guys get the point.
But they scrapped that, because apparently it was like Call of Duty or something. This makes Doom 3 underrated, because at least it tried to do something different.
There's a reason they tried that style once and never did it again. People didn't really like Doom 3, so why would they go ahead and make another game in that style after getting negative feedback?
To be more atmospheric and horrific. This is boring! This is just taking the original game and its level design, painting it with new graphics, and adding the slow-mo wheel from the Doom 2 mod that added guts and gore and stuff, and bam, you have the new Doom. And that's why it's so boring.
I love how you only bring that up and not the countless other things that improve upon the original Doom, like the collectibles, unlocking classic levels, upgrades, trials. But I guess none of that matters since this guy says the game is bad.
It should be a brand new game or a sequel, not the same game from like over a decade ago. It gets crazier. Then it's one of the worst leveling systems that gives you no real incentive on leveling up. These shitty stat upgrades that barely give you anything impactful, and I mean, what the fuck is it supposed to do? A slight increase in a single small stat? Get the fuck out of here. It was awful.
Be careful, man. Too much salt is bad for the blood pressure. You claim that the upgrades don't really do anything, and it's obvious that you've never played on the higher difficulties because of that. Try it on the harder difficulties and you'll see just how important those upgrades are. I mean, health especially.
Barely added anything to the player's arsenal. It's frustrating playing a game you hate.
Well, I have a very simple solution to your problem. Don't play it. Seriously, it's fine not to like Doom, but you can't sit here and say it's objectively shit because you don't like it. I mean, I can't stand a lot of puzzle games, but you're not gonna see me sitting on here crying about them saying that they're objectively bad.
And what's with this pistols? And what's with the pistol? What the fuck is this? How in the hell are you supposed to expect me to kill anything with this pea shooter?
Okay, I somewhat agree with this point. The pistol's dumb, but just don't use it. Seriously, half the time I'm playing Doom 2016, I forget that weapon even exists.
You call a pistol. In the original Doom, the pistol did at least a decent amount of damage. This is awful. However, this is besides the game's issues, as I mentioned before. It just copied the same level design. Didn't create anything unique or new with Doom's gameplay or level design.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's just a flat out lie. I mean, I've already listed them in this video, new things this game does to innovate upon the original game's gameplay.
Fucking stale quickly. Worthaby said it quite well when he said this is like a rail shooter. Yes, it truly is. And it's boring!
Once again, boring and fun are completely subjective.
Shooters have evolved more since then. If you don't keep your games up to date, it'll just be a repeat of the game it's copying. And that's not interesting. See this? You come to an area, it's a big arena, it's all linear.
I find it really funny how he brings attention to the gameplay as he's showing one of the new mechanics added in Doom 2016, being the glory kill. And then you say the game is linear. Well, no shit.
It makes me crave open-ended level design, or at least more fleshed out level design than that of the original. See this? This is just the original level design with new graphics. This is limited and linear. It's not fleshed out because it's from 20 years ago. It makes me crave open-ended level design. These levels are so limited in that sense. You'll be doing the same thing in each. When you play other shooters, you'll be doing stealth of repetitive AI and meleeing all day.
Dude, if Doom used stealth, that shit would be ass, bro. You are playing an arena shooter. Do you really expect to be doing stealth?
Yawn! Other shooters have innovated beyond this point, and this is what garnered critical acclaim? Overrated. And I love the original Dooms 1 and 2, but I hate this game. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you like the old ones, what the fuck is your problem, dickface?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
I literally don't even know what he's trying to say right now. He is just like seething behind the camera.
My problem is that I don't want the same shit. Don't copy Doom's levels, its level design, its entire layout, then sell it for 60 bucks when it's the exact same game.
But it plays completely differently than the first two Doom games, so how is it the exact same?
God, I hate this game with a burning passion. You guys have no idea.
Wait, really? You hate this game? No way. What, do we got a lion on the other end of the mic here?
But this is Doom. It's the most amazing shooter like ever. Kiss my ass, it's a duplication.
You must have said this at least 10 times in this video, dude. We get it. You think it's a copy of the original game, even though it's not.
But it's so innovative. It has all these graphics. Graphics my ass. I got your graphical effects right here. See, people, what we have here is a game that copied the original and is getting praise from fanboys who just want to put up the new one by sucking on the of the new Doom over some graphics. Get the fuck out of here!
Yes, because the only thing that people care about when it comes to Doom 2016 is the graphics. Totally, dude. Also, I love how he basically says that anyone who praises this game is just a fanboy. It couldn't just be that it's a really good game. No, you are a fanboy. And he spends the rest of this video just bringing up the same point over and over and over again about how it isn't original or innovative. Like, we haven't heard that yet in this video. But that is pretty much all I have to say for this video. I am out of here, dude. I'm gonna go play some Doom.